Hi everyone, this is Julianne Victoria of Through the Peacock's Eyes. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to the mid-year or second half of 2020 readings for each zodiac sign. For these readings, I will be using the Dreaming Way Tarot, and then I will pull two cards because it's a two-part oracle deck from the Mirror of Mama Shamana. Now I used the Mirror's sister deck, the Yarn of Mama Shamana, for the diving into 2020 year ahead readings for each sign. Those are all in one video. They are timestamped, so I will have that linked below so you can check that out to see what the energies have been or to get affirmation for what has been the beginning of the year. Of course, those readings were meant for the entire year, but this is a check-in reading because a lot has been going on in the world, and there's been a major shift, especially a shift towards awakening and personal transformation and personal growth and development because of the events of the world going on. So I thought I would do these mid-year readings looking at, and this is why I chose the Mirror, how the second half of 2020 is going to reflect and develop from the first half. All right, so thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And now on to the readings for the individual signs. Hi Gemini, welcome to your mid-year 2020 reading. Let's see what advice, guidance, God, Spirit, the universe has for you as you move forward and reflect upon this year. Okay, so I'll be pulling three cards from the Dreaming Way Tarot for you. And then I'll pull the two cards from the Mirror of Mama Shamana. Okay. All right, so Gemini, I was going to say, yeah, I want to say it's like waffling back and forth between wanting what you thought this year would be and how this year is actually going to grow, or you are going to grow in the rest of 2020. Okay, so the first card we have is the Eight of Swords. So this is a card of the mind being trapped, mental interference. How this lays on the table, I'm not sure how this will work on camera, is she's looking towards the left. So this is the first card, it's on the left. There is time progression for me with three cards, though it's not strictly past, present, and future. But as the first card here, I would say right now, May, June 2020, you're still looking back at not only what has been this year 2020, but what you thought this year would be when the year began. And that's sort of making you feel stuck and not knowing where to move ahead. But you are the one who has to take the blindfold off. So your hands are just in your pockets. You have to take the blindfold off to see where to go. And you will get moving. You will get moving towards not just new things, but it's possible a lot of Geminis might actually move residence or move your work, so change jobs, or maybe you've had to work from home and you're like, you know what, I really like this, or you don't like it and you realize you want to change your job. But the second card we have is the Knight of Wands, which is like my change of residence, physical moving card. It is also moving as in lots of exercise. So one, to help get yourself out of any stuckness in the mind. This could play out as indecision as well, not being able to make a decision on what to do because let's just say taking that blindfold off will be the first part of making a decision of where to go and how to move your life forward in the second half of the year. And as you do that, it's almost like as soon as you do that, as soon as you take that blindfold off, and it just opens up the possibilities. It opens up you seeing, hey, I'm not trapped by these swords either. I can move forward to where I want. The energy comes in, the vitality comes in to get moving. So it could just be general, things get moving, and I want to say by July. And it continues. It's not like one thing, but it can literally be you decide, I'm going to move. I'm going to change where I live. I'm going to move far away. I'm going to change my job. And I'm going to get moving, as in, hey, I'm going to get more physical exercise, or maybe you've gotten into a good exercise routine, you're going to keep that up, because that's going to help keep that blindfold off. Okay. Now your third card, Gemini, is the Empress. So yeah, as soon as you get moving, in how long this takes is going to be different for each Gemini, though I'm feeling July strongly here. You know, it could be you hear this reading and you're like, oh yeah, I just need to make a decision, and the blindfold's off and you're like taken off on life. It could take a little longer, but as soon as you get moving, and I want to point out this night, he's moving forward and he's looking back like, bye. Let's see if I can get this right with the camera. No, he's going to look this way. He's like, bye to being, he's saying bye to being stuck in the mind. You become pregnant with potential and possibilities. You individually start growing, and how you have grown starts to show, almost like, you know, like someone's pregnant and they start to show. And this is very creative and abundant energy. What you choose to create once you get moving is going to bring abundance for you. Okay, so now let's see what cards you get from the Mirror of Mama Shamana. So this first card is a picture card. The second card is a phrase card. Okay, so this is your first card. Interesting. So we have these two hands, and there are some birds and plants in this glass bell, right? This feels just like this Eight of Swords. It's in your hands to free yourself to take off so that you can create. Okay, so let's see what our phrase card is here, Gemini. That strange place you get to if you were not eager to get there. Oh, how interesting. So I'll hold these up together. That strange place you get to if you were not eager to get there. Again, this is taking me back to this. What you thought this year was going to be when the year began, and what you thought you would be doing. That's the eagerness to get there. But if you say, okay, things have shifted, things have changed, I need to take this blindfold off, the blindfold of what I had wanted this year to be, then I free myself, then I take that bell off over the birds of freedom that represent your own self, and then you can get to the new place. Okay. Yeah, but the strange place you are, or maybe have been as we approach this mid-year, is, yeah, things are a little strange in what's going on. But now it's time to reassess, Gemini. What do you want? Where do you want to move literally? Or where do you want your life to move figuratively? And what do you want to become pregnant with and create? All right, Gemini, that is your mid-year 2020 reading. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing, and wishing you a wonderful rest of 2020.